Hello, today we're going to be doing a virtual training on the staff portal on Jackrabbit. So first of all, we have a couple of tablets that are at the studio. These will be found at the front desk. One's in the purple, one's in the green. When you first come in, you'll go to the front desk and pick up your handy-duty tablet. They have at the top, there's the power button, the charging port. There's a place where you can plug in speakers if you'd like, and then also the volume control. So if you'd like to have your music on here, you're more than welcome to put music on the studio tablets, and you can play your music from there. So the stands can either stand upright or they can lay down being propped up. So when you first come in, you're going to push the power button, and you'll get a little home screen. You're just going to swipe up, and it's going to take you to the staff portal. If it does not take you straight to the staff portal, let me go back, it might bring you to this page, which is actually your home page. And the button that you'd want to push is the Silk browser. It's going to be the circle over here. So we'll push that, and it'll take you straight to your staff portal. From here, you'll enter in your username and your password, and then click to log in. So once you get into the portal, it's going to have your name, and it'll have your little welcome there. It's going to have department news, staff news, if there's anything there that we need to let you know about. Starting over to the left, there's the staff portal, the news, my schedule, my time card, manage classes, and then we have clock in and actions over here to the right. So when you first come in, you'll want to push the clock in button. And this is going to automatically clock you in to keep track of your time. And then you'll be able to look at your hours that you've worked to make sure that everything looks right throughout the time, the pay period. So from there, we're going to go to we'll go to my schedule. I'm not going to have any classes here because I'm not on the teaching schedule. But this will show your class schedules and then also your event schedules if you're scheduled for any special events. Time card is going to show what you've worked. And then manage classes is the button we want to look at next. So when you click on manage classes, it should show your classes. And since I don't have any, there's none scheduled, so I'm going to go over here and click show all of today's classes. And that's going to show today's classes. So from here, you can scroll to wherever your classes are. Most of the time, you're just going to go to your own classes. It won't have everybody else's listed. But this has everyone's listed on mine. And you can see the attendance button, and then you can also see skills and levels buttons. We are working on adding the skills and levels, so as we add those in, you'll just want to be sure that you update them. If at any time you have something that you think needs to be entered, just let us know and we'll add that in. So I'm going to pretend that I am doing Heather's class, Gym 1A, and I'm going to go to attendance. When I click on attendance, it's going to make it real easy here. We've got the students and that are enrolled, and then we also have makeups that are coming in that are scheduled. It's going to have your student's name, their age, their date of birth, and if they're male or female. I would like eventually for us to add pictures, so if you have a chance in class, try to get some cute pictures of your kids, and we'll add those into the role, and that will have it in the software for us. So for now, what we'll do is we'll just press present or absent. You'll need to go through the whole class and make sure you get everybody accounted for. And then you can go over to skills and levels. And for this one, I'm still working on it, but if you would, let me know what you think about it, how it's looking so far, if there's anything that we need to change. And it's going to have all the different skills and levels in here. So some of these have sub-skills. So we're going to look at roles first. You'll click on roles. And from here, it's going to have all the sub-skills, or you can select individual ones. So we have forward rolls, backward, pike forward, and you'll choose one of those. When you start the skill, you will click next to their names when they start it. If they had tested the skill, you can put that here. And then once they have the skill attained, they've mastered that skill, click it over here in the attain. Be sure to save it. And then it will be keeping track of all the skills that are being taught in class and when students are achieving them, which will also help us with progressing to the next level. Anytime that you enter a new skill or skill that they've obtained, it will automatically send an email to the parents. So they will also be keeping track of what their child has done in class, and hopefully that will help with parents knowing what's going on, when the students have done a good job on everything, and when they're ready to progress to the next level. So hopefully that will help some with our parent communication. And let's see, then we're going to back out of this a little bit. So I'm going to come back over here to my time card. You can check and make sure everything looks good there again. And let's see, and then we will clock out. So at the end of the evening, you clock out. It'll show you what your hours are there. If you have split your hours between, say, the front desk and dance or gymnastics, you can enter that in here with your department time. So this was considered a front desk task, so I could put front desk there. And I could put gymnastics here, and I did maybe point, I don't know, 0.5. Whoops. It'll make sure that you add everything up and then submit. It's going to say it doesn't equal 7. So we're going to go back up here, change this to 0.2, because you want to have these times add up to be the same, to be what you actually had in there. Submit. And now it shows that the hours are split. So anytime that you're working at two different rates, you want to be sure to have that in there. And we've already clocked out. So then we go over to actions. And if you ever need to reset your password, you can do it here. And then right below it is your logout button. And that is it for our virtual training on using the Jackrabbit staff portal. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.